if observed, we may find variation within a given identifiable feature. Now, bear in mind, I did not say alternative features, I said variation of a given feature. There may be, in fact, more than one trait or more than one feature in this picture we're talking about, but for any one of them to be subject to selection, it is going to have intrinsic variation of its own. So that's the first condition. Secondly, we have to have inheritability of those variations. Inheritability means that the parents who have them, we will very likely be seeing those same variations appearing in their offspring. Now, don't overread this. It doesn't have to be one-to-one that every single parent with that variation is going to produce nothing but offspring with that same variation. In fact, in biology, the correlation is much, much lower than that. What's important is that the correlation is strong in statistical terms. So as long as there is some correlation that has a high reliability, then we are talking about the right kind of inheritance. So with those two in place, selection is still not going to occur without one more condition. And the third condition is reproductive effects. These different variations, if they all have the same effect or impact on the reproductive output of the individuals and the success of the offspring in later life, if those are all just the same, then selection doesn't occur. But when those variations do have a consistent impact on reproductive success for the individuals who have them, now we are talking about a selective circumstance. I should also stress that one generation of that particular effect is not enough. This is something that not only has to be occurring across the population, across multiple individuals, as we like to say, the cohort of all the individuals roughly in the same age group, it also has to be occurring through the generations, again and again and again. So with these three conditions in place, the effect is now, I think, pretty straightforward that the inheritable variations which promote reproductive success become more common in percentage terms with the populations than those which do not. So that is, in a nutshell, what selection is in operation.